The East China Sea is a place of immense importance. It holds economic, environmental, and geopolitical significance. This sea is a vital waterway. It plays a crucial role in international trade. It is also a stage for complex political dynamics. Understanding the East China Sea is essential for comprehending the intricate tapestry of East Asia. This sea is not merely a body of water, it is a confluence of interests. It is a source of resources and a route for commerce. The East China Sea is also a theatre for historical disputes and strategic maneuvering. Its fate is intertwined with the destinies of nations and the future of our planet. The East China Sea demands our attention. It is a region of immense opportunity and considerable challenges. By exploring its geography, biodiversity, economic activities, and geopolitical complexities, we can better grasp its significance. We can also appreciate the need for sustainable practices and peaceful cooperation in this vital maritime region. The East China Sea is a marginal sea. This means it is a partially enclosed sea adjacent to a larger ocean. It is located off the eastern coast of mainland China. It is bounded by China to the west, Japan to the east, and Taiwan to the south. The Korean Peninsula lies to the north. This sea covers an area of approximately 1.25 million square kilometers. That's roughly the size of the Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea combined. The East China Sea connects to the Yellow Sea to the north. It also links to the South China Sea to the south. This connection is through the Taiwan Strait, a narrow waterway separating mainland China from Taiwan. The East China Sea is relatively shallow, with an average depth ranging from 40 to 200 meters. It is shallower in the west near the Chinese mainland. It deepens gradually towards the east. The seafloor is characterized by a continental shelf, particularly along the Chinese coast. The Yangtze River, Asia's longest river, flows into the East China Sea. It carries a significant amount of sediment and nutrients influencing the sea's ecosystem. The East China Sea is also influenced by the Kuroshio Current. This warm current flows northward along the eastern edge of the sea, moderating temperatures and affecting marine life distribution. Beneath the surface of the East China Sea lies a world teeming with life. This sea is a biodiversity hotspot. It supports a rich array of marine species, from microscopic plankton to large marine mammals. The East China Sea is home to a complex web of life. Phytoplankton form the base of the food web. They support zooplankton, small fish and invertebrates. These in turn sustain larger predators like tuna, sharks and marine mammals. The East China Sea is known for its commercial fish species. These include mackerel, hairtail, croaker and squid. These species are vital to the fishing industries of China, Japan and South Korea. Beyond fish, the East China Sea is home to a variety of other marine life. Sea turtles, including the endangered loggerhead and green sea turtles, navigate its waters. Seabirds, like albatrosses and petrels, soar above its surface, searching for food. Marine mammals, including whales, dolphins and porpoises, also frequent the East China Sea. The East China Sea's biodiversity is a testament to the richness of life on Earth. It underscores the sea's ecological and economic importance. It highlights the need for conservation efforts to ensure the long-term health and productivity of this vital marine ecosystem. The East China Sea is an economic powerhouse. It plays a vital role in regional and global trade. The sea's strategic location, coupled with its rich natural resources, makes it an economic hub. One of the most significant aspects of the East China Sea's economic importance is its role as a major shipping route. The sea serves as a conduit for goods flowing between East Asia and other parts of the world. Major ports like Shanghai, Ningbo and Busan line its shores. These ports handle a massive volume of cargo, including manufactured goods, raw materials and energy resources. The East China Sea is not only a route for trade, it is also a source of resources. Fishing is a major industry in the region. It provides livelihoods for millions of people. The sea's rich fishing grounds yield a variety of commercially valuable species. These include tuna, mackerel, squid and crustaceans. Beneath the seabed lies another potential source of wealth, oil and gas reserves. The East China Sea is believed to hold significant hydrocarbon deposits. These resources have been the subject of exploration and, in some cases, contention among neighboring countries. The economic significance of the East China Sea extends beyond its direct resources. Tourism is also a growing industry. The sea's scenic beauty and cultural attractions draw visitors from around the world. This influx of tourists contributes to local economies and provides employment opportunities. Section 5: Troubled Waters, Geopolitical Tensions. The East China Sea, despite its economic importance, is also a region marked by geopolitical tensions. Territorial disputes, historical animosities, and strategic rivalries cast a shadow over this vital waterway. At the heart of these tensions lie competing claims over islands and maritime boundaries. The Senkaku Islands, known as the Diaoyu Islands in China, are a particularly contentious issue. These uninhabited islands are claimed by both China and Japan. The dispute over their ownership has strained relations between the two countries for decades. Adding to the complexity is the Taiwan issue. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province that must be reunified with the mainland. This stance has led to heightened military activity in the East China Sea, as China seeks to assert its claims and deter any moves towards Taiwanese independence. The United States, a key ally of Japan and Taiwan, plays a significant role in the region's security dynamics. The US Navy maintains a presence in the East China Sea, conducting freedom of navigation operations and providing security guarantees to its allies. This involvement has further fueled tensions with China, which views the US presence as interference in its internal affairs. Section 6. Environmental concerns. A sea at risk. The East China Sea, teeming with life and supporting vibrant economies, faces significant environmental challenges. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change threaten this vital marine ecosystem. One of the most pressing issues is pollution. The East China Sea receives heavy pollutants from industrial activities and urban centers. The Yangtze River carries significant industrial waste into the sea. This pollution contaminates seafood and damages habitats. Overfishing is another major concern. Fish stocks have been under intense pressure for decades. This decline impacts fishers' livelihoods and the ecosystem's health. Climate change adds stress to the East China Sea's environment. Rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification have observable impacts. Addressing these challenges requires international cooperation to reduce pollution, combat overfishing, and mitigate climate change impacts. Section 7. Islands of contention. The East China Sea is dotted with islands, some large, some small, some inhabited, some desolate. These islands, however, are more than just geographical features. They are often flashpoints for geopolitical tensions, embodying historical claims, strategic interests, and resource competition. The Senkaku Islands, or Diaoyu Islands as they are known in China, are a prime example. This small group of uninhabited islands, located northeast of Taiwan, has been a source of contention between Japan and China for decades. Both countries claim sovereignty over the islands, citing historical evidence and their respective interpretations of international law. The island's surrounding waters are believed to hold potentially significant oil and gas reserves, further fueling the dispute. Another island group at the heart of geopolitical maneuvering is the Ryukyu Islands. This island chain, stretching southwest from Japan's Kyushu Island towards Taiwan, includes Okinawa, home to a significant US military presence. While Japan administers the Ryukyu Islands, China has increasingly asserted its claims in the surrounding waters, raising concerns in Tokyo and Washington. Taiwan, an island nation located off the coast of mainland China, is itself a focal point of geopolitical tensions. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province, a legacy of the Chinese Civil War, and has vowed to eventually reunify the island with the mainland by force if necessary. Section 8. Navigating the future sustainability and cooperation. The East China Sea, despite its challenges, holds immense potential. It is a vital waterway, a source of resources, and a region of cultural and ecological significance. However, realizing this potential requires a commitment to sustainability, cooperation, and peaceful resolution of disputes. Sustainability must be at the forefront of any future vision for the East China Sea. This means addressing the environmental challenges facing the region, from pollution to overfishing to climate change. Countries bordering the East China Sea must work together to reduce pollution from land-based sources, implement sustainable fisheries management practices, and protect critical marine habitats. Cooperation is essential not only for environmental protection, but also for managing the economic potential of the East China Sea. Joint efforts are needed to ensure the safety and efficiency of shipping routes, promote responsible fishing practices, and develop marine resources in a sustainable manner. Regional cooperation can also foster economic growth and improve livelihoods for people living in coastal communities. Peaceful resolution of disputes is crucial for stability and prosperity in the East China Sea. Diplomatic channels must be utilized to address territorial claims, maritime boundaries, and resource competition. International law, particularly the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, provides a framework for resolving disputes and managing maritime spaces. Section 9. Conclusion. The East China Sea's enduring importance. The East China Sea is more than just a body of water. It is a microcosm of the challenges and opportunities facing our planet. It is a region of immense economic and ecological significance, a crossroads of cultures, and a stage for complex geopolitical dynamics. As we look to the future, it is imperative that we approach the East China Sea with a sense of shared responsibility. We must prioritize sustainability, cooperation, and peaceful resolution of disputes. The fate of the East China Sea is intertwined with the well-being of millions of people and the health of our planet. By working together, we can ensure that the East China Sea continues to be a source of life, prosperity, and inspiration for generations to come. The challenges are significant, but the rewards of a healthy, peaceful, and sustainable East China Sea are immeasurable.